I think that these debates that are constantly happening in this country, whether it's Mehdi Hasan debating conservatives or Jordan Peterson debating with Christians, it's just a circle jerk in which everyone involved thinks they're smarter than the actual smart people who know not to engage in these public debates. How you can debate birthright citizenship without mentioning enslaved people is a choice. I think that the Mehdi Hasan debate is a naturalized citizen who decided to not take the lead of the people who have had ancestors that have been here for centuries and know the game, and he decided it was his time to take his turn to try to knock some sense into these people who have the brain capacity of an ant. I've held this thought for years because when you have people like Jordan Peterson, which is the Wahite male archetype that thinks he's the smartest person in the room, engaging in these religion versus science debates, you're actually fueling the religious extremists, because religion and science are not enemies. And if you were actually intelligent, you would acknowledge that. Now you've emboldened people to be anti-science because you've convinced them that it's either or, when in actuality, science is a through line to existence and religion is an optional way of life. Because it should just simply be that some people need religion and some people don't. People say things like, oh, religion is just a coping mechanism. So is deep breathing. So is meditation. So is talking to a friend. So is journaling. So is music. So is addiction. There's a lot of coping mechanisms that people use to get through life. That's part of being a human being. If people aren't causing physical, mental, emotional, or financial harm to people, leave them alone. Otherwise, persist. I liken people attacking religion as a whole as if there's a meteor coming to Earth and people are pew-pewing all the other meteors that are in space, but not the meteor that is making us in danger. There are extremist people who are making people in danger, whether it be in the religion, the conservatism, there's extremists everywhere, and people want to just attack the entire thing as opposed to the people who are actually being problematic. And I think it's that the West has created a bunch of ego-driven people who want to prove that they're the smartest person in the room with no end. There's no means to the end. They just want to prove that they're smart just because. Where is Jordan Peterson from? Canada. Where is Mehdi Hasan from? England. And yes, Mehdi Hasan is ethnically Indian, but when you are born in a Wahite supremacist country, you still are born with those shackles on your brain because you have to navigate that system as you grow. So everyone in the US has Wahite supremacist mentalities because you are born in a Wahite supremacist system. It doesn't matter that we're black, doesn't matter that we're people of color, it doesn't matter how woke you are, you still have to navigate out of the system. And Jubilee is part of this cultural norm where Wahite liberals, or liberals in general, don't call out people, they don't shame them, they give them a platform because we need to hear from both sides. For what? We don't. What people need to understand at the end of the day is that Wahite supremacist culture, racism, patriarchy is not based in logic. So you thinking with your intelligence or pseudo-intelligence that you'll be able to knock some sense into someone by presenting the facts is you actually being an anti-intellectual. Know who to debate with and who not to debate with. Go after the moderate people. Go after the people who have the potential to be saved.